The amount of water vapor in the air is known as humidity. It varies from one place to another at different point of time. As the air gets warmer, its capacity to hold the water vapor increases, so it becomes more and more humid. Now watch the following animation to understand how moisture in the atmosphere results into condensation. Look at the process of formation of clouds. Precipitation is the release of moisture after the condensation of water vapor in the atmosphere. It occurs when tiny cloud droplets join together to form large water droplets. Do you know that there are different types of precipitation? Take a look at these different types: rain, drizzle, snow, sleet, and hail.
Precipitation which reaches ground in the form of liquid is called rain. It occurs when saturated air mass is cooled to a degree when it is not able to retain moisture. Most of the groundwater comes from the rainwater. Plants help preserve water. When trees and hillsides are cut, rainwater flows down the bare mountains and can cause floods in the low-lying areas. Rainfall is important for survival of human beings, survival of plants, survival of animals, and bringing fresh water to the earth's surface.
There are three different types of rainfall: orographic rainfall, cyclonic rainfall, and convectional rainfall. Let us discuss about each of them in detail. Look at the processes of orographic rainfall formation. Now let us watch the animation to know more about this type of rainfall.
Here, orographic rainfall, we can say mountain rainfall, or you can say relief rainfall. Here, when the land heated due to sun rays, the warm air always goes towards the upper portion. This is how warm air goes to upper, goes to higher altitudes. So here, the mountain range stops this warm air and goes towards the atmosphere. So in atmosphere, all the cold winds is present there. The moment warm air reaches there, so the cold air attracts it consists of some electronic particles and gives rain. So that rain is known as orographic rainfall, or you can say relief rainfall.
Cyclonic rainfall forms when warm air comes in contact with cold air. Warm air rises. As it rises, it cools. This moist air then condenses and forms clouds. This type of rainfall is also known as phantom rain. Watch this upcoming animation to know more about cyclonic rainfall. Convectional rainfall occurs through the following processes. Unequal heating at the surface of the earth creates a local hot spot. Air in contact with the hot spot expands and rises. The rising air cools to dew point temperature. Clouds form and precipitation takes place. Heavy rainfall takes place with thunder and lightning. The following animation will throw more light on the formation of convectional rainfall.
Cyclone, nature's fury. We'll study about the devastation caused by cyclone through a case study on the state of Odisha. Being located on the eastern coast of India, Odisha is prone to cyclones originating in the Bay of Bengal. The state witnessed two cyclones in the year 1999. One on 17-18 October and the other on 29 October. The cyclones devastated large portions of the state. The damages were mainly caused by three factors: wind velocity, rain, and tidal surge. The speed of winds was up to 260 km per hour, and they lasted for more than 36 hours. The trees were uprooted and Kacha houses were damaged due to the high velocity of winds. Rooftops of several industries and other houses were also blown away. Power supply and telephone network were seriously affected. Heavy rain occurred because of cyclone for 3 days continuously. This led to flooding of major rivers of the state. The winds caused tidal waves that swept 20 kilometers inland and brought massive destruction to the coastal areas. About 13 million people were affected in the cyclones. It destroyed standing crops of paddy, vegetables, and fruits, besides killing a large number of livestock. Large tracts of agricultural land turned infertile due to salinization caused by the tidal surge. There was also a huge loss to natural vegetation as tracts of sal, tea, and bamboo plantations disappeared. The mangrove forests between Paradip and Kodak also vanished.
Test yourself. Name the rainfall which is caused due to the obstruction of mountains. The options are A. Convectional rainfall, B. Frontal rainfall, C. Orographic rainfall, and D. Cyclonic rainfall. The answer is orographic rainfall. When the moisture-bearing winds meet a mountain, it is forced to rise. Wind rises up to reach its saturation point, and on further cooling, it rains. The windward sides of the mountains receive more rain than the leeward side. As wind moves down to the leeward side, the amount of rain decreases significantly. Leeward side is also known as the rain shadow area.
Let's review about the atmosphere, weather, and climate. Atmosphere is the huge blanket of air that surrounds the earth and provides life-supporting conditions on the earth. It is a mixture of many gases. Atmosphere is divided into 5 layers starting from the Earth's surface to the space. The atmospheric conditions of the place where we live in keep on changing every day. The state of the atmosphere at any particular place or time is called weather. The average weather condition of a place for a longer period of time represents the climate of a place. Elements of weather and climate are temperature, air pressure, wind, and moisture. Because of these elements, weather and climate determine almost all the aspects of human life.
The envelope of air that surrounds the Earth's whole atmosphere. It is a mixture of different gases. It contains life-giving gases such as oxygen for animals and humans and carbon dioxide for plants. You can see here the climate, the pattern or cycle of the weather conditions such as temperature, wind, rain, snowfall, humidity, clouds over a large area, average over many years. And dew. Dew is the moisture that gets deposited in the form of water on the cooler places, solid objects like stone, grass beds, and plant leaves. Whereas global warming, when the level of CO2 in the atmosphere increases due to pollution, the heat retained in the atmosphere increases the temperature of the Earth. This is called global warming. And you can see here humidity. The amount of water vapor in the air is referred to as humidity. The term humidity is understood as relative humidity in the layman's language. Here, weather. Weather refers to the short-term, localized atmospheric conditions found in the lower atmosphere that we see at any moment. Do you know? Atmosphere is tied to the Earth by gravitation so that it cannot depress the space. We do not feel the air pressure because the pressure inside the body is pushing outward. Think why we do not feel the enormous air pressure. Otherwise, everything on the Earth's surface would be like a flat chapati. You look at here. Activity, mark the layers of the atmosphere. Here, mark the layers of the atmosphere. You know, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Troposphere, the first layer, closest. Second layer is stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Repeat once again. Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Now the 5 layers of the atmosphere. As there is no atmosphere on the moon, so the temperature there is very hot during the day, that is 100 degrees centigrade, and very cold at night, that is minus 170 degrees centigrade. Children, just now we have witnessed the topic, that is air. So with this, you wind up the topic. Then you can go to the exercises. If any difficulty, let us know. We will discuss. Clear? Thank you.